Welcome back everyone to the new episode of Mark Park and Soul. These are some of the apps I used to get straight A's when I was in college. I think by the time this video is uploaded, midterms are almost up, right? Actually, I don't know how the semester works over there, so let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so today I'm going to introduce you to the Apple applications that helped me graduate with a 4.42 GPA and a full scholarship. It will be helpful not only for students, but also for office workers and freelance watching this video. Freelancers. Honestly, I am a really lazy person, and I think I was a below average student when I was in middle school. These apps helped me a lot in college and I was able to make a fresh start. These apps that I'm going to introduce today range from the ones that I have been using for 10 years to the most recent ones. So I'll start with the oldest ones and tell you why I use them. The last app I will introduce is the one that I use the most these days, so please watch until the end. First is Notability. It's a very famous app, right? I think almost all college students know about this. It's one of the two major apps along with Google Note. GoodNote. The reason why I used Notability instead of GoodNote at that time was because of its recording function. With the professor's permission, I recorded the class and took notes, which was really convenient when reviewing my notes. Especially if you click on the part you've written, it goes straight to the part of the recording, which was innovative at that time. I remember listening to the professor's voice on the way to school and from school because I really wanted to be top in class at that time. I'm not saying you should do the same. Enjoying college life is a bit more important than your grades. I had to work harder because I wasn't smart enough back then. Also at that time, you could use Notability for life once you bought it, but now it seems to have changed to a subscription system. Next is To-Do. To-Do is literally an app where you can write a to-do list. As a person who has used more than 10 to-do apps, I can confidently say that this app has the best UX for distinguishing between projects. You can add a list and check the necessary assignments, tests, etc. in order of dates, which makes it easy to prioritize. It would be convenient to use because you can distinguish extracurricular activities and clubs by color. I also know that you can use this app for life with a single purchase. Next is TickTick. TickTick is also a to-do app that you can use with the subscription. $3.5, I'm not sure, with USD. Many people were curious about why I use two to-do apps. In fact, there are no apps that has all the functions, and it was easier to use them separately depending on the situation. I just opened them both on my MacBook. In my case, TickTick, it was very inconvenient to use on a project basis, so I use it as a daily to-do list. I write what to do in a day, or I divide it by time and write what to do. Also, I manage all my subscription payments here. There's also a Pomodoro feature, so you can use it as needed. Next is Notion. Notion. I really have a lot to say about Notion. I'll just say it briefly today and move on. First of all, Notion is a memo app based on databases. For those who don't know, it's kind of hard, right? Think of it as using content like a file cabinet and drawer. The connectivity and integration within the memo app is outstanding. It's easy to pull out the necessary information and it's intuitive, so it's a great app for personal and team use. I started using Notion through Ali Abdaal, a Cambridge med student graduate YouTuber that I watch a lot. Especially I started using Notion because of the toggle function rather than the database. I studied the database way later in life. I studied with active recall using the toggle function. It is a study method where you hide the answer for a concept and remember it on your own. My memory definitely improved at that time. Thank you, Ali Abdaal. So I think you should start using the toggle and active recall study before studying the database. I'll put the Ali Abdaal link down below for those who are interested. So today, I've recommended 4 useful apps that will make you a straight A student. I'm not sure about you guys, but I think I was a little obsessed with my grades in college. So I couldn't look around and didn't have much time to get to know my college friends. Remember that it's important to study, but it's also important to live a happy life. Thank you.